Today we're checking out what is undoubtedly one of the most popular cars on the road today, the VW Polo. Previously we checked out the Polo Live, and if you haven't seen that video, link is in the description. Today we're checking out the Polo Vivo, and the Polo Vivo has 5 variants. So you've got the Trendline, the Comfort Line Tiptronic, the Highline, and the GT. Now, this body shape was first introduced in 2018, and it's safe to say VW has been rocking it for a while. It's a body shape that I can safely say it's been tried and tested. On the side you get some 14-inch steel wheels which are covered in some wheel caps to make them look a bit nicer. Going into your boot, your VW logo is also going to double as your handle to get into the load bay. Once you're in there, you've got 280 liters of luggage capacity, which is enough, I can say. Now you've got your spare wheel hidden underneath the cover there, along with the tools necessary to change the tire. Now, as I said, the VW Polo is a car that is very popular on the roads. Now with that comes a major disadvantage, one that will require you to be constantly looking out your rear view mirrors to check if you're not being followed. One mistake, you're gonna find yourself without a car at the next robots or traffic lights, whatever you call it. Before you continue, please hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, share the video with your friends, family, whoever that you know. And yeah, let's carry on. When I went inside this vehicle, I immediately noticed that the car has no floor mats. I asked myself why. And someone told me that Frank and Thomas were having a meeting inside the office one day, and Frank asked Thomas, how can we scam the consumers without the consumers noticing we're scamming them? Thomas responded, let's make the floor mats an optional extra. And Frank told Thomas that, I like your style of thinking, you're gonna go very far in life. Since that day, the floor mats in this car have been an optional extra. Your seats are manually adjustable and are covered in cloth. And the interior in this car is something that we all know. This interior has been around for a while. It's really a simple layout that has been tried and tested, so I guess it works for them. You've got one big cup holder there at the back, a manual handbrake, 5-speed gearbox, 2 cup holders there at the front as well, and your 12-volt socket. I was trying to figure out what those things are, but just seems they don't do anything. Your climate control seat just under your 6.5-inch touchscreen radio, and a couple of poverty buttons there. You've got an analog instrument cluster with a digital screen in the center and a multifunctioning steering wheel. Going back to your radio, like I said, you've got a 6.5-inch radio with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. You have an SD card slot, auxiliary slot, and a USB port underneath it. When last did you see an SD card slot in a car? Besides this one, of course. The mirrors on this VW Polo are manually adjustable, so there is no button for them. You have to adjust them manually, both of them, as you can see on your screen right now. You get your light at the top there, your interior lights, and yeah, your sun visor. The driver one doesn't have a mirror, but the passenger one does have a mirror, as you can see. Jumping into the back seat, first thing you're going to notice is that you've got window winders at the back, meaning your rear windows are not automatic, you open them manually, only the front windows are. Now, you get the same cloth seats that you get in the front. Legroom behind my ideal driving position was a bit tight, but headroom was okay. Under the hood of this car, you get a 1.4 liter 4-cylinder engine that produces 55 kilowatts of power and 130 newton meters of torque. This car is going to set you back 262,700 rands. On finance, that's 5,136 rands over a period of 72 months at an interest rate of 12%. Factor in 1,900 for insurance and 1,130 for a full tank of fuel, and your monthly cost of ownership is going to be around 8,166. This is the end of our review, guys. Thank you so much for watching. In the next video, we'll be checking out the Tigo 7 Pro Max. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss that video. Thank you so much for watching, and I am out of here.